So what's up guys, what's going on? Hope you are good. Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to be sharing with you a trade. This trade is a counter trend trading. Okay, but you know whenever you are trading against the trend, you have to risk low. And how can you actually squeeze out trade on a counter trend? How can you actually squeeze out trade when you are like going against the trend? That is scalping, okay, on maybe like this particular trade is a complete downtrending market, okay, with that bearish power. But I am trying to squeeze out profit out of this trade. When I say squeeze out, you might be like, oh, must you squeeze out profit? Must you enter the trade? I thought, I've been talking about waiting, patient, trading with the trend and all that. Yeah, but sometimes you might see some good setup going against the trend, but it's your setup. Then you can actually just reduce your risk, take it. For me personally, that's what I do. So even though I trade the trend, I follow the trend, but when I see a trade like this, I will go out of my way to take it. But the only thing I would do is that it's part of my trading plan. The only thing I would do is that I will reduce the lot size. Okay, I will reduce the risk I'm taking. So if you look here, this is like this is 1:35. Okay, so it's a good risk reward ratio. That's the first thing you have to notice about this trade. Okay, I have good risk reward. This is 1:35. The first TP is more than 1:1. This is 1:6 or 5 something, 1:5 something. So, and the final TP is 1:3.5 risk reward. So it's a very good risk reward. If it hits my TP1, you know what I do, I will just lock in my profit. Then if it hits the final TP, then I'm good to go. I will just exit the trade and enter a sell right here once I see the signal. So why am I on this trade? What setup is this? If you look closely, you already know the setup I'm using. You can see the price have given me a signal to enter here, which is the double bottom. I know what I do here. I wait for the price to create a reversal pattern at my zone. Okay, so if you look, you can see a red line here. This is not just a support. Okay, this is not just a support, but a that is descending triangle, okay, pattern. So I will share with you guys because I have to go to a higher time frame. I don't just enter my trade on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or 1 hour. I still go to the higher time frame to draw in my lines, then come down to my entry time frame, like 15 minutes time frame, 1 hour time frame, or even 5 minutes time frame, and wait for the perfect entry, or for the best entry for my setup. So I want to share with you everything about this trade. All right, so I believe you are going to learn a lot from this setup. Now I'm going to delete all these things because I just put them in because of my TP. So the only line I have here, which is my entry when the price break from this movement, this is descending channel. I've taught you guys this already. And the perfect entry for a double bottom like this, okay, a double bottom like this, you guys know, if you have not watched my videos where I gave details on this double bottom, how to identify them, how to enter them, please watch my previous videos. I've already dropped videos on this, but for to make everything clear and to help people also, I actually entered when the price break my level. Okay, after the breakout from that level with a bullish candlestick right there, bullish power, I made entry on this trade. As simple as that. Then why do I say that this is a counter trend? Why do I say that this is me entering a buy on a downtrend? So what we need to do, already you know how I entered this trade. Now you already know the exact point I enter, the reason why I entered. But now you need to know the overview of the trend or the price action, what the price is doing. Why am I taking my TP? What did I say my TP here? Why am I expecting the price to push up a bit? Why am I even planning to sell at this zone? If the price come up to this zone, I am also planning to sell. But now let's see everything clearly. So I will go up to, let me just start with 4 hours, okay, so that I won't go far to daily and all that. So now on 4 hours, if you look clearly, you can see this is a clear downtrending market, guys. I've already plotted my line. I know my levels, the area I'm waiting for. So here you can see clearly that the price is trending to the downside. So you don't have any business as a beginner buying this kind of market. As a beginner, you don't have any business buying. You are only looking for selling opportunity right here, and that's exactly the reason why I told you guys that once the price push up to my zone, which is this zone, I'm likely going to be selling to the downside. Okay, this is where I will now enter with my normal lot size, because I'm now trading with the trend. Okay, this is the time you make the money you want to make, or you risk a little amount of money, targeting high. All right, so if you look right here, the price is trending to the downside, but if at this point we had this um, rejection right here, the price pushed to this level because of the trend line, the price rejected to the upside, created another move, which is the best point to actually sell. Okay, but after that the price pushed to this level, couldn't break the previous low, which is this low, then creating another swing low, then push up. So this becomes a level you can now place your line, and looking at what the price is creating, the pattern the price is creating a descending triangle at the same time, which um that's why you have to also pay close attention, because it could be a bearish continuation pattern. But looking at the price rejecting this zone, coming back here again, and at this zone, so at this zone now on the lower time frame, that's the point we saw the double bottom, right? So the double bottom at that zone, that means the price is likely going to push up again a bit, okay, to this level or anywhere around here before pushing to the downside. That is why my TP1 is somewhere in the middle here, because the price might not actually hit, because the price already touched here, okay, and this is the next movement to the downside. The price might not actually hit that TP2, but it is just good for you to like see the overview, the trend, the price movement, so that you'll be able to know when you are going to be setting all those TP1, TP2 or anything like that. Because you might just say, okay, wow, this is interesting. What I will do is that I will set my TP at this level. Okay, maybe because you have seen the trend line, you set your TP here, and if the price did not hit your TP, you are not taking profit. That's wrong, because if you look from what the price is doing, pay close attention so that you understand this. Now, from what the price is doing, you have seen that price created a low here, give us a high, okay, then created another low, gave us a high, so we are expecting another low. So you are not expecting the price to push more to the upside or something. Though there is nothing, the price will still do anything, can still do anything. So it doesn't matter whether you're expecting it or not, but I'm trying to explain price action to you guys. So the price is likely not going to go up to this level, right? The price can actually just push up to my TP1, but what I think the price is likely going to hit is my TP1. But if it hits my TP2, good and fine. That's why it's there. So once the price hits my TP1, I'm going to take partial profit and shift my stop loss to entry. All right. So, but why I come up to this level is for you to see why I say that this is a complete counter trending, counter trade right here. I'm trying to trade against the trend a bit. That is scalping, right? And if you look my confidence or what I have here, that's the rejections right here, then going to a lower time frame like 15 minutes time frame after seeing all this rejection around that zone and creating a pattern right there, then going down to 15 minutes time frame, discovering a reversal pattern at that zone is also a good signal for me to make entry. So if you look right here, I had that double bottom at that my zone where the price had been rejected for like 3 times now. So, and when the price is coming down, the price is coming down with structure also. So you can see this structure. So at the same time we are breaking structure, we also breaking our the neck, or I think neck line, anything they call it. But for me, I just know the zone. I know what I'm the zone I'm targeting. So once the price also break out from our trend line, as the price is breaking out of the channel at the same time. So that's the point. And the kind of candlestick the price used in breaking out is a very momentum bullish candlestick right here. So that's the reason why I entered my trade at this zone. Okay, and my TP is just a little bit below the double bottom right here. So I'm expecting the price to at least hit my TP1. Okay, hit my TP1, then at the end of the day my TP2. So if it happens, good and fine. If it did not happen, it's nice. So the price can do anything. At this point, I am so careful, like in terms of the lot size I use if I'm taking a trade like this, guys. So it is also less for you to understand position sizing. Okay, understand the kind of lot size you are using whenever you are trading against the trend, because it's just like 50-50 stuff. Like you don't even have much edge in that market because you are completely going against the overall trend. So but if you see this kind of setup, guys, is a good setup. So for the fact it's against the trend, if I have my setup there, I'll trade it. The only thing I will do because of the trend is to reduce the risk I'm taking on that trade. All right, so I think this is nice, and I will probably bring you the outcome of this trade. Either the price hits my stop loss and continue moving to get that down, okay, to the level, or the price hits my TP1 or my TP2. So this is basically what you'll be expecting at the end of this video. Either the price hits my stop loss, or the price hits my TP. But whichever way, I'm comfortable with the risk. I'm okay with the TP levels, and I'll be waiting to see whatever the price will do next. Thank you, guys, and I will bring you back the rest of the video. Stick around. So guys, what's going on? Hope you are good. All right, so this is the outcome of this trade. Wow. This is interesting. So you guys can see, based on our analysis, the price pushed up and couldn't even hit our TP1. All right, the price couldn't hit our TP1. At the end of the day, the price pushed to after ranging, or like there's no momentum right here, so push way to the downside. At this point, the price triggered our stop loss, push up again, gave us a selling signal here, which is the double top right there, and reverse breakout from the major descent. That is the triangle, okay, which is the bearish continuation pattern. So our stop loss was hit on this trade. I lost on this trade. Now one thing is not about losing trade, okay? Even if you lose trade and you made a good entry, or you have reasons, that's based on your setup, right? Why you enter the trade. What is necessary is for you to learn something from that trade. Okay, you know what is the lesson that this trade have actually, teach me, or made me understand. So, and exactly that's what I'm going to be sharing, okay, here right now, just to conclude the video. Now, if you look at this particular trade, I explained everything before now. I explained to you guys that this is a counter trend, okay? We are just capping, trying to know if we can get the pullback to this level before we sell. I already know that this price is bearish and is selling, right? So, but because I saw this channel and I have this level, the price giving me double bottom at that level, then the price also break out from the channel with momentum, then I say, okay, likely we are going to push this price at least to this level or this level before we continue selling. So now it is not enough. The lesson I've learned is not enough to have confluences or a lot of signals to go against the trend. The trend, most people say, should be our friend, and the trend is the king. Now, I've learned that most time, if I enter a trade, a counter trend trade, okay, most of them will always end up in tears. When I mean tears, it doesn't mean that I cry, but it's always, most of them go bad. So the major lesson is for me to stick to trend. Okay, I should not go against the trend, because this loss right here, though it happened when I'm already asleep, that is the signal. This loss happened same day I entered the trade, but the signal I got, the next signal to enter a sell, okay, at this zone, happened when I'm already asleep, so I couldn't pick this massive drop to the downside. So that's the point where I could have recovered this, but so this is a signal that actually played out in the night, I guess. So now the lesson is for me to stick to trend. If the price is trending down, I should focus on just selling. If the price is trending up, I should focus on buying. So you guys can see what I'm trying to share with you guys. This is a bearish movement. This is a downtrending market. There is no business the price trading up. Just that I have this rejection here, and also here. Okay, so I was like, okay, the price can actually push to the upside again before we drop. But unfortunately, the price is the price. The price does whatever it wants. So the price don't even care about what you think or what you are seeing. All right, so at the end of the day, the price break to the downside and we hit at stop loss. So that's the major lessons. I should stick to trend. If the price is trending down, I should only be looking for opportunity to sell. If it's trending up, I should be looking for opportunity to buy. And that's the lesson I've learned from this trade entry, guys. So I will definitely be sticking to only trend, the direction of the trend. So I think that's the lesson I learned, and there's no other lesson, because even if I have set my stop loss here, it will still trigger it. Anyway, I set my stop loss, it will still hit it. So that's the major lesson I've learned. Okay, so that's that for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope maybe you learned the lessons with me, to always stick with the trend, even when you see a clear signal. As long as it's against the trend, you should always stay away. Okay, what I do is that I told you already that I reduce my risk to the barest minimum if I'm going against the trend. But why not just avoid the trade entirely? So that's the lesson this trade have taught me. I just have to avoid the trade entirely. No need of risking little. Okay, so that's that for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my currency pair channel. The link will be in the description of this video. And also, if you are not yet um, um, trading real accounts, I have a link in the description of this video. You click on it and register with the Reef broker, so that you'll be able to start trading real account. You register, fund the account, and test trading the real, the real time trading, the real account trading. So it's not enough, taking all these things on demo accounts. You can actually go real, fund, and make real money. So that's that for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now, guys.